Welcome to an Empty Theaters podcast. I'm Shan here after 2 months. After promising guys it will be a weekly thing. See, I know you guys must have forgotten me already. Wait, this podcast exists? This guy exists? And I want to tell all of you guys, yes, I do exist. And I'm sorry that I keep breaking my promise of making this a weekly thing. See, I'm just a kind of creator who just gets alive and productive in once a year or once 2 3 months, and I'm like, wait, I have an Instagram, wait, I have an podcast, I need to make content for it, and then I suddenly get active and I then start the ball rolling. But yeah, sorry for that. I think that's, as I said, that's one of the reason I started the podcast. I mentioned this in my first episode too, that I'm so used to being a perfectionist. I'm so used to doing things once a blue moon that I want to start a podcast so I can make something raw, something unedited, something I can work on weekly, daily basis, just whenever I want, and ended up being the same way I am with everything else on this podcast too. But as I said, things gonna change. Things gotta change. You see this weirdo here? He's gonna commit this time. And if it doesn't, I don't know, spam me on my Instagram, where's the weekly episode or something. Come on, guys, you gotta try something too if you're actually into the podcast. See, it's an two-way streak. Anyways, but now that I've pressed the record button, I was like, wait, what should I talk about? But then, and I had a couple of ideas on me. I even recorded a few of them before this one. Uh, One of them was the bus stop girl, which is about a college crush I had. I'm saying this like, oh, मैं कितना बूढ़ा हो गया यार, college कब गए थे? Actually, yeah, it's been quite a while since I went to college. I mean, Corona, we all know what happened. But yeah, it's still a fairly recent thing. I mean, I got over my crush like what, like a couple of months ago. And my college friends do listen to this podcast, and I do talk with that girl often. So if she knows it's her or any of her friends or my friends listening this knows who it is from the stories I share, it will be awkward. So I will do it once my third year gets over. Once I don't go to that place anymore and I can avoid her text. Okay, it's not. I won't avoid her. I won't avoid her text. But it will be less awkward when if I know it's not gonna be like she listens this or her friends listens this and she knows it and then I gotta meet her face to face. I would die instead of that happening. So I was like, nope, this is not happening. I'm not posting that episode. And then I recorded another one, which was about this girl I met when I was in 10th, 11th grade. Um, Basically, a lot of people asked me. I posted this write up on my Instagram, Ashani underscore. Do follow me. Letters to Calypso, and a lot of people are like, "Is it a real story? What's going on? Like, is what's who's that girl? Do we know her?" And a lot of questions like that. People are really nosy with these things. I don't mind it. Um or do I mind it? I mean, if I mind it, not like they gonna stop asking me questions about it. So I was like, maybe I should make an episode on that, about that girl, but then I decided against it. It's been quite a while. I don't know the story as properly. It's and I'm pretty sure I'm just romanticizing the situation. It was probably just a girl who decided to talk to me, which is, I guess, a big deal for a shy guy like me. Guys, I look like an roadkill. and I'm really shy. I mean, I'm opening up now. I think I'm way more extrovertish and confident than I was before. But when this story happened, I was like super awkward and shy. So I am pretty sure I'm just over romanticizing what happened. So maybe that's also one of the reason I'm not sure if I want to post that episode. So not like post that episode, record it because I'm not sure about the stories. I'm pretty sure I'm just romanticizing the all the occasions that happened with her. It was special for me, but I'm not sure if I want to do something on it. Then there was this other idea that came to me, which was about being a background friend. But even with that, I feel like it's such a vulnerable topic for me as a person that I don't want it to be a chill comeback episode I'm doing after months to, you know, let people know that this podcast exists. I would rather post it after this one, maybe next week, with when after getting your guys' attention with this one, that yes, I exist. Uh, but yeah, so I decided to hold back on that one because it's vulnerable, it's personal, it's holds a lot more importance for me. Now, now that I've said that, now then I was like, okay, so all the ideas I had, I have a reason to not post them or not talk about them. So what should I talk about it then? Because I got to post that comeback podcast episode. I need to post this thing, right? Like I can't just be like, oh, I don't wanna post this topic because I don't want it to be a comeback episode. But you gotta post a comeback episode to have that important episode later. And then I just sat and started thinking, and then I just thought, let's talk about not having plans in life. I feel the whole thought of, having a big dream, wanting to be rich is so like glorified in this era. Like everyone wants to be rich. And I'm not saying I don't want to be rich. Even I want to be rich. Everyone wants to be rich. Everyone wants to be famous. The this era, this generation wants to be so put together, want to have planned their entire life, and it just feels weird to me because all my life I just did things on impulse. I just did things my way, whatever I wanted to, and it's like in 10th grade vacations did maths numericals because I thought I'm gonna take maths, and on the last day of form submissions I was like, you know what, I don't want to do maths, and I canceled maths and I did biology. And I kept doing similar things like that throughout my 20 years of living, like sitting in the NEET examinations and being like, I don't want to be a medical student, or in college form just being like, oh, geology looks fun, why should I take physics? And similar things. I kept doing these things because I always felt like having a plan in your life is kind of a boring thing. Plus, not like life's gonna be like, oh no, Shan has made this schedule. He has this plan for life. I need to follow it. No, life just goes its own way anyway. So, what's the point? See, I'm not shaming people who wanna earn money or wanna plan their life and wanna walk according to it. They do them, I do me, everyone do them. Them, I don't know what I said really. Um, yes, but the point is, I feel this generation is over fixated on the thought of being successful. According to me, being successful doesn't need to be about earning a lot of money, having your life figured out. No one has their life figured out. Everyone is just trying to make it look that their life is figured out. And that's such an exhausting job when you look at it. Why not just live, Not everyone's meant to be a billionaire, not everyone's meant to have a big house, but We all can try to be happy. In my life, always thought since I was growing up that money will make me happy, and maybe it will. I am not the person saying money doesn't make you happy. That's bullshit. You need money for that trip you wanna take. You need money for that book you wanna buy. You need money for getting your cat toys. You need money. But I just felt like money is the ultimate goal. And before I knew it, I was so obsessed with the thought of that I, stopped caring about what matters to me, what makes me happy. I wanna write because I love writing, not because I wanna monetize it. I love making music because I love making music. I don't care if I become a successful artist. But when the thoughts of hey, but you need money to survive enters my mind, I'm just like, oh, I gotta make a good song. I can do this. I need to do this. I need to do that. I need to basically, I feel money just corrupts your mind. I think it's also kind of the self-help brainwash. uh, See, the what self-help does to you as a person who's been in the self-help universe and is still kind of, it does help you. The point is, the moment you start feeling guilty for not being productive, or feeling guilty for not following that routine, I think you are getting self-help brainwashed. Like, I knew waking up for was healthy for me. I knew taking cold showers was good for me. But the moment I started feeling guilty of not doing those things because I was sick or because I wasn't able to, I felt like I was totally like I was I was instantly in a slump because I'm so used to these things. I'm so like, self-help is telling me to be this big rich millionaire, have this millionaire mindset, you need to write that journal, you need to do this schedule, and it's bullshit. You don't need to do that. There is a phase in life, right? There was a time I needed that 5 a.m. wake up call. Maybe I don't anymore, although I still get up at 5 a.m., but I'm not as consistent anymore. But there's no need to be. I'm in college now. My classes are not that early in the morning. I can get up a bit late and still finish my morning routine. I can still look through my books a bit. There's no necessity for that regular 5 a.m. call. Then cold showers. I used to take cold showers, but that time I was more physically and mentally okay. Now I'm not. I went through more traumas. I've went through, and those traumas have made me physically weak. So whenever I take a cold shower, I feel sick. I feel like I'll get a fever, and that's why now I need a hot shower. And I don't think there's anything wrong in that because I'm just not in the phase of my life where I can take cold showers. Same for journaling. Previously, I used to regularly journal. Now, I just feel so tired by the end of the day because I easily get worn out that I can't, and it's alright. What I basically want to summarize is, it's okay to not have a plan, it's okay to not think like a millionaire, it's okay to not follow a routine. Life is way simple if you just look at it as living a different day, a living life with a smile. You, and that's how easy it is. Again, I'm not saying that self-help is bullshit. As I said, it had helped me a lot. If I wasn't into self-help, I don't think I would have ever opened this podcast. I would have never opened my YouTube channel. I would have never tried so many new things because it inspired me to. The self-help word told me that you need to be something, you need to try new things. It gave me a routine, it helped me get back through my slump, and maybe it also helped me a bit with my depression. But at the end of the day, it's also recognizing that you don't need those things forever. There's a phase in your life where a certain things are necessary and you grow out of them, and it's okay. It's like you might love WWE when you were a kid, but now you are a grown up person who like romance, and it's alright. Perfectly normal. Don't force yourself to be this person who's put together or who does this similar things, because you're not that person anymore. Yeah. I just talked like some productivity YouTuber talks. Wait, I think I just talked like what's his name? I think his name is Drew. I used to watch a lot of his videos. But yeah, I think that pretty much sums it up what I wanted to say. And I know this episode is messy, and I know I promised in my last episode that I will be more regular and I will make my podcast more proper, but I'm posting after 2 months and with 10 rough episodes. But see, like, please forgive me one last time, because now I'm really serious. I really will post regular episodes, and I will next time try to make them properly structured. And I don't know, just give me a chance. For now, bye, sayonara. Check out the podcast on whichever podcast platform you use to listen podcast, and we are also on YouTube. I have a Discord server, and I'm thinking of announcing it soon, so stay active on the Instagram, my main Instagram, or just my podcast Instagram, whichever you want, and you will be notified of it. Thanks. Bye.